ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, Devin Haney value is down. The market is down. If he fights anybody else, it'll be down. We all know after the fight with Ryan Garcia this past April 20th, when Ryan Garcia did whoop Devin Haney, and regardless, however you want to see it, however, if you want to agree with the New York State Athletic Commission and you want to mind yourself saying that, Devin Haney ain't lose. Devin Haney is still undefeated. Devin Haney is still a winner. In the end of the day, we all know what happened that day. Ryan Garcia whooped Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia took the cojones of Devin Haney and put it in his back pocket. Ryan Garcia also took the confidence with it. Even if BoxRec says an undefeated record, Devin Haney and his mentality, just like Eddie Hearn said in the recent interview with Andre Ward, he's not the same. He's defeated and his value is low. And we saw that that's the indication of it, because remember, he could have fought Sando Martin for the WBC, defending his WBC versus Sando Martin. But we all saw the value was very, very low for Devin Haney. The Paru fight will be low for Devin Haney. But it doesn't have to be like that. Devin Haney's next fight could be as high as it's ever been. More lucrative that it's ever been. Could be probably double times or triple the amount of buys that it did with Ryan Garcia this past April 20th. If he fights Ryan Garcia again and doesn't fight nobody else, don't mess up the bag. Don't give another indication that or multiple fights, consecutive fights in which you ain't look good, that you don't have no confidence, that you don't got no power, and things of that nature. Hire a marketing firm. Keep building this fight. Whatever, have knuckle implants. Keep building the fight. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure that the next fight is next year versus Ryan Garcia. And then where Devin Haney is at right now, right? In terms mentally wise, I'm not sure mentally wise in terms of him fighting, but mentally wise in terms of the business of boxing. We all know that he gave up his WBC strap, meaning he don't care about keeping the belts. And Ryan Garcia doesn't care about the belts. So I think right now Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia is in the same and has the same mentality in terms of the business of boxing about, in terms and reference of belts. Devin Haney already has a good young legacy. He's only 25 years old, going to be 26. A lot of people felt after the fight with Ryan Garcia that he should take a long break. And I think that because he's young, he still got more to give if he wants to give to the sport and wants to add to his legacy, that he got some time to just live life, some time to take that long rest since he's been boxing since he was yay high. I think this is a needed rest. You know what I'm saying? We all need rest, right? We all need rest, especially with a taxing sport like boxing, where, it takes a lot out of you each and every time you go inside that ring, or each and every time you go out there and spar. It takes a lot out of you. It's a very demanding sport. So we understand that as boxing fans. We understand that as boxing pundits. And I think that Devin Haney, the butt whooping that he received from Ryan Garcia, tells you that, what, how about take a break? Take a break. I don't think the Paru fight is smart because, of course, we all understand that Devin Haney is he massively rehydrates, right? So we know that Liam Paru, who holds the IBF junior welterweight strap, the IBF has a rehydration rule, that you cannot weigh over 10 pounds on fight night. We all know that Devin Haney rehydrates 20 plus pounds, that fight would not make sense for Devin Haney, especially after the butt whooping that he received from Ryan Garcia. It wouldn't make sense. It would actually put Devin Haney in a worse disadvantage that he's ever been. If he has ever, he always have an advantage. His team has already done a job. That's why they work with Snack, because with Snack, you have some type of advantage in terms of testing, in terms of supplements and whatever, right? So Devin Haney, he's skilled enough, young enough to go back to the drawing board and come up with a better game plan, because it was just not the skills that beat Devin Haney. It was more the game plan as well. Yeah, he came with to be honest, His game plan did not justify his skills and his strengths, right? The game plan actually was was for his weakness or something like that. Like it just brought out his weakness even more. Like go out there and knock out Ryan Garcia. We all know that Devin Haney got no damn knockout power. We all know that, and everybody in his team knows that. But I think it was the more battling of the criticism. Let's prove them wrong. Let's prove them wrong that we got power. Let's prove them wrong we got some hard tissues in them knuckles. Let's prove them wrong. And I think that Devin Haney's corner, I think that Devin Haney's team failed him. Those around him failed him mentally wise, because you all know what Devin Haney possessed. We all know what made him become a champion, and is a particular style that fits Devin Haney's strengths. But I think that if you want to make the best out of it, if you really want to know if your confidence is where it needs to be, if you know that you could come up with a game plan, it doesn't matter that even if you give him another fight and he wins with flying colors, it's still not going to be Ryan Garcia. Nobody knows Devin Haney quite like Ryan Garcia. Nobody. They fought each other too many times at the amateurs, and in the professional level, look what happened to Devin Haney. Devin Haney want to get back into riding a horse. It will be versus going to the training camp and work on yourself. Mini training camp, back to the lab, and work on how to beat Ryan Garcia. The scary part about it, though, in the rematch, the scary part about this rematch, and the thing that Devin Haney in his corner really gotta really look into. Not really look into, but they're gonna be. Ryan Garcia beat Devin Haney up, and he wasn't even professional. He wasn't even hungry. He was playing around. He didn't take Devin Haney serious, and he still whooped him. Could you imagine Ryan Garcia, professional? Can you imagine Ryan Garcia going into training camp and taking every day, every minute, every hour serious, every rest, every exercise, every sparring, and he takes it very, very serious like a pro of all pros would? He will beat Devin Haney even worse. So that's another thing that, man, you couldn't even beat Ryan Garcia when he don't even give a damn. Having orgies and stuff like that, drinking, getting drunk and all that. You couldn't even beat that Ryan Garcia. See, that is what messing up the mind of Devin Haney. I couldn't even beat this guy that came in 30% of himself. I don't know if Devin Haney could win, but I'm going to tell you like this. The only way that your value is up and you're going to get paid the way they want to get paid is you fight Ryan Garcia again. If you want to see if you got the confidence, if you want to get your statistical fortitude and mental fortitude back again, no. Let me take that back, because Devin Haney got his statistical fortitude because he took a butt whooping like a man. You know what I'm saying? He never quit. He kept on getting up like a real champion should, and he's still a champion in a lot of people's eyes, including my eyes. He's still a champion. That performance right there showed you what Devin Haney is all about. You know what I'm saying? His heart is all about his balls and everything. But in terms of skills, compared to Ryan Garcia just whooped him bad. It's kind of surprising the way that he did it, but he did it. But if Devin Haney and his team wants his value to stay what they deem respectable, what they deem is their value, because, hey, like they said, they ain't lose. The only way you're going to get the most is by fighting Ryan Garcia again. And I actually think that the rematch, they're going to do over $1 million. But you have to promote it right. You have to come up with a good game plan strategically and marketing-wise. First, you got to get back Ryan Garcia back. Got to get him back in the ring. Got to get in the business side of things with Golden Boy Promotion, because it feels like, there was a lot of disrespectful things going back and forth. Put Turkey Alashiki in the mix to flip the bill. I think he's willing to flip the bill, and he said that he's willing to put Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. So I think that they're going to make so much money, but that should be Devin Haney's next fight. He should not fight anybody else. Take this time to go back to the drawing board, get stronger, get healthier mentally and physically. Work on getting your confidence back. Work on getting that game plan. Work on getting yourself back. Fight within your DNA and that chemistry in the corner. Whether I hope his father is still going to be in his corner, but also Bill has to also understand that he should probably be a little bit more hands on in terms of training, or just hire somebody that's truly going to have the chemistry and not going to be flipping around other dudes, other trainers. You got to have chemistry. It's a life or death type of sport. You got to have chemistry in that corner. Let me know what y'all think. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Love you. God bless. And on to the next.